Hello, welcome to another edition of Startup Corners lessons. And today we're going to be talking about approaching venture capitalists as a business owner. So you've been running your business, you've been bootstrapping, doing all you think you can, but now you feel like, oh, I need additional funds. I'd like to just give you a few tips on things you should do if you decide to go with the route through the route of inviting venture capitalists to invest in your business. Okay, one thing you should do when you're approaching a venture capitalist is that ensure you know and you're able to fulfill the due diligence requirements for your business. You need to know, okay, what regulations do you need to be complying with? What are the requirements? Like, for example, if you're in a food business, have you done your NAFDAC registration? Do you have your SON, etc.? You have to take time to know all of those things and ensure that you're fulfilling them. Then another thing you should look at is you need to differentiate between the documentation you already have in place. So, for example, you have to get some uh, documents in place for you to be registered, for example, or maybe to be able to go to the bank or to get a grant. You will need documentation. So you need to know what you already have and what you also need to work on. Otherwise, the venture capitalists will just look at you like you're not serious. You haven't taken time to learn what is required. I have a Bible verse for this, but not enough time for that. But basically, you have to show that you have done your proper preparations. Then another thing you should look at is that you should ensure that your pitch has passion and substance. They can feel, someone is already like, oh, what do I need to do? Your passion has to be evident, and your presentation needs to be able to, it should come alive as people are listening. You should show that you've done a lot of work. Give it a lot of thought. Don't just go out and just hope, be doing Babiala, Ishala kind of thing that let's just hope it works. Let's feel your passion. Let's know that you're in this thing, Then finally, the last thing I'd like to say before I invite you to follow us is that you should consider other ways your products can be used. So, for example, let's say you're selling shea butter, or let's say you're selling shea butter. Yeah, you don't just come and tell us that, oh, I'll sell shea butter in its raw form to people that need to use it to make hair. Think about, okay, what else can people use shea butter for? Maybe it could be what do you call it, an input to another process. So tell us about that, and I hope you found this helpful. Please follow us on social media at Startup Corner NG on Instagram, Twitter for more tips, startup tips, and hopefully scaling up. Thank you for listening to today's present.